Hey everybody, welcome to a windy March day here in St. Louis. So today we're gonna do something really cool. I've been craving some pig shots and I thought I'd make some today. Now usually when I make pig shots, I always top them off with some homemade pimento cheese. That's just the way I do it. Lots of you I know who make pig shots at home on your barbecue smokers. You'll just make some type of cream cheese mixture, throw it on there as well. But today we're gonna give it a little bit of twist, at least for myself. I know some of you probably tried this before as well. We're gonna go with a buffalo chicken pig shot. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna throw some gloves on here since we're gonna grabbing a few items here. Now I've got my Weber Smoky Mountain already going behind me, trying to get it up to about 250 there on that smoker. And once it gets there, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a little bit of mix of hickory and applewood on there today as well. All right, friends, so because we're gonna go buffalo chicken style, I always use some type of andouille sausage for that bottom piece of that pig shot. I figured today I'm gonna go chicken andouille as well. Kind of keep with that chicken theme for ourselves. So we'll grab that sausage. And we're gonna grab myself a knife here and we're gonna go ahead and start cutting ourselves into some portions. Now I wanna go somewhere between a half to a full inch thick with these pieces because I want it to be able to hold that bacon around it when I throw that toothpick in there as well. Still leave a little bit of room inside, almost like a little cup, so we can put that buffalo chicken in the top. So for those of you at home who enjoy making pig shots on your barbecue smoker, do me a favor, in the comments, is there something special you like to do in regards to what you put in the top? Is it just a cream cheese mix? Do you make smoked cream cheese first and then throw it back into the top? I've seen people do that as well. When you're making pig shots, you're throwing that mix on top. I firmly believe it's probably not a wrong way to do it. It's just many right ways. Which right way do you prefer? All right, I think I got myself enough pieces of that sausage to start with there. And I got myself some center cut bacon actually. It's a little bit thicker cut as well. Sometimes I like to use thin cut bacon. Today I'm gonna go a little thicker just because I want it to be able to stand up a little sturdier and hold those pieces of those pig shots in there as well. So I wanna make sure that my bacon's gonna, perfect. Make sure the length is okay. So when I slice this in half, I'll have just enough bacon to go across that, or the outer edge. And here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a few pieces of that bacon to start with. I'm gonna show you guys what I do and then I'll finish it off here off camera. But we're gonna take a few pieces of that bacon and I will go ahead and I'm done with this glove anyway. I'll just use one glove here in a moment. We're gonna grab ourselves some hot honey hog from Meat Church and go ahead and just put a little bit of that on that, what will end up being the outer portion of that bacon. All right, and then we're gonna grab those pig shots. Grab myself another glove here real quick. I'm gonna go through gloves like crazy today. So as we're doing this, we're going to take that piece of bacon and I am going to basically roll it around that one piece of that chicken andouille sausage. And perfect in length. Grab myself a toothpick. I'm gonna run it through the bottom of that sausage just so it holds that bacon in place. And then friends, you see I've got, what we have here is basically, I like to call that little cup. I've got some buffalo chicken dip. We'll take that buffalo chicken dip and we'll stuff that down inside. Perfect. All right, friends, so there we go. Now, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna finish making these. Once they're on the smoker, then we'll come back and we'll top them off with a real thin slice of fresh jalapeno as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish making these for the smoker. All right, so I've got all of my buffalo chicken pig shots ready to go. You can see I've topped them off with those slices of jalapenos as well. We're gonna throw those on the Weber Smoky Mountain. Looking to get that bacon nice, not too crispy, but definitely a crispier bacon on the outer edge. I also wanna keep an eye out here because I don't want that buffalo chicken dip to run out, which it shouldn't. But let's get them on the Weber Smoky Mountain. We'll come and check them out probably about 45 minutes. All right, everybody, those pig shots are off of the Weber Smoky Mountain. It's time to plate them and to get them dressed up and ready to go inside to serve. All right, so I've taken some of those pig shots, throw them on the plate here so we can get them plated and ready to go. So what I'm going to do, you notice I got a couple extras over here. These are mine because I'm still cooking outside. I'm going to enjoy these as my own appetizer before everybody else gets their hand on the plate here. But what we're going to do is, just to kind of top them off a little bit, I'm going to grab some of that Blues Hog Wild Buffalo sauce. We'll actually shake that up first. And we'll just go ahead and drizzle a little bit of that across the top of those. Woo! Oh yeah, my friends. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. You can smell that buffalo sauce. Let's take one off to the side here and give it a taste test as well. Get that toothpick out of there. So with that buffalo, what I did notice today, cooking it with that buffalo chicken dip, instead of like a normal thicker, just cream cheese with a couple spices in it by itself, is because of that buffalo chicken dip, it's a little softer, so it does melt a little easier inside. It wants to push that bacon, so you could double wrap this if you're making this recipe at home. Hey, let's give it a taste test. Mmm. Oh yeah, my friends. You know what's good? When the buffalo chicken dip just goes all over your face. Absolutely amazing. Just, I mean, from the bottom up, that chicken into a sausage, then that bacon. And you may not realize it at home, but just by hitting that bacon on the outside, when we did that little bit of that hot honey hog from Meat Church, if you've not tried it, that's what it looks like. If you want to order yourself some from meatchurch.com, highly recommend their stuff. That just sets off the bacon as well. And then when you add that buffalo chicken dip inside, and the top of that jalapeno, even though I didn't even de-seed the jalapeno, it's still not too hot or spicy for me anyway. Really, really good. A couple other tips I would tell you is, making your own buffalo chicken dip versus even just buying a store-bought one. You probably can't go wrong either way, just how easy you want to make things for yourself as you're making this recipe. And once again, experiment with the toppings, like we mentioned at the very beginning as well. Like I've always done this with pimento cheese. I know many of you just use some type of cream cheese mix as well. So honestly, you can't go wrong as long as you start with that sausage, that thicker cut bacon, fill it the way you want on the top, get it nice and cooked on the smoker, and serve it as an appetizer, my friends. Hope you guys enjoy this recipe or any other way you're making pig shots at home. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. We really enjoy our subscribers, and thank you for subscribing. We'll see you guys again on our next episode of Bones and Brews.